of hoops here on Fox. Welcome to Hartford, Connecticut in the XL Center. It's a top 18 matchup in the first meeting in 2 years between the Louisville Cardinals and the UConn Huskies. What hostile environment.
When you think about the experience on this Louisville roster, but not a lot of these players have experience in this type of a ball game on the road.
Transfers from mid-majors, now playing in the ACC for the first time. Good ball movement. The first shot taken by the freshman. From Mule, here's the touch to Paige Beckers. Mule will take it inside. Aaliyah Edwards, she can hit that shot. 15 to about 17 feet out. You see the touch that she 5 to 4 inch.
And Louisville, they're going to come with this full court pressure. After free throws, after made shots, handling it is going to be key.
Aaliyah Edwards, offensive rebound. Edwards takes it away. Out and running. Here's Arnold all alone for another two. And turnover. 4 of 5 for Louisville. UConn is 4 of 7 going into this possession.
That's great action right there for Paige Beckers. Nyla Harris not used to having to play off of pin downs and fade screens, and Nika Mule.
Cochran's going to pursue that three-point shot.
I think that's one where she can step in as just 1 or 2 steps. Aaliyah Edwards is under the rim in the paint.
Some pin points for Paige Beckers. Number 17 against number 18 in the country. Beckers no looks it. Edwards finishes it.
You see it a lot on the defensive end of the floor. He thinks outside the box. He tries to be on the cutting edge.
And coming out of that timeout, though, UConn turning over Louisville in the bucket for Aubrey.
Now you get her in some on-ball screen actions. You force Edwards to be active on the defensive end.
Here's a look for Paige Beckers. Nothing.
Easy things to get back when you haven't played a basketball game. And she looks like she's not missed a beat. It's right here, just coming off the screen, the change of pace.
Jefferson, the leading scorer here for Louisville.
And she's been as Aubrey Griffin gets out in transition.
Nowhere to go, needs some help. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 9 now to shoot here for Mule. Griffin takes her time and sinks the three. Is calling for it. Here's Griffin.
And it's tough when you have Aubrey Griffin up there trying to hit Edwards on that pass because they're not going to guard her from the three-point line. Yes, she hit one. They're going to make her hit more.
Off the glass, tough shot for Sydney Taylor. UConn doesn't waste any time. Here goes Griffin. Transition points, count the bucket and the foul. About Paige Beckers as a defender, and he said a lot of people underestimate what her length is. No one underestimates what kind of shooter she is, so work with on the shot clock.
You cannot go under a screen on Paige Beckers. She's shooting 47% from the three-point line. She understands she's got the space. She doesn't need a lot on the Louisville defense right now.
Griffin nearly lost it. Aubrey Griffin stepped through move. It's 5 for 5 from the field. Nika Mule, change of pace. Over to Shade. Knocks it down quickly. Making a move on Edwards, lost her footing and turns it over. And so UConn has numbers. Here's Griffin, strong to the hoop. This is KK Arnold.
It's a pin down coming back.
Yes, you knew it, you've seen it. And the slip to Edwards, beautifully done.
Yeah, really good execution. An opportunity for a 2-for-1 if you go quick, if you're Connecticut.
Edwards has the same idea, right-handed layup.
And learning to adjust. Learning to play with new pieces on the floor has been key.
Paige Beckers picks the pocket out to Mule, back to Beckers on the transition, and Beckers is in double figures with 11. Off the fingertips. It's Arnold chasing it down for another fast break point. Arnold looking for that screen against Edwards and feeds Edwards. Two-player game for the Huskies.
A bit more disruptive to UConn's flow offensively.
UConn has made its last 3 attempts on its last 3 possessions. Edwards makes it 4 straight. With 2 rebounds to go along with their 14 points. Cross it over, Griffin looking for it. Griffin staying with it. Griffin putting it through for 6.
Concern for Gino Auriemma all season long, and they've done a great job on the defensive glass here today.
A 16-12 advantage on the defensive boards. There's Beckers. 3 of them coming from Beckers. 11-point advantage. This is the largest lead today. Edwards adding to it. The three-point line short.
That was really good execution. They got exactly what they wanted. But now UConn out in transition again.
Griffin leaks out. To the corner. Griffin had one three-pointer today. Takes it inside.
Was it?
Coming from two people who played in the 90s. I think that was a great argument. Out of the timeout. Today is arguably the toughest test for Louisville across their schedule. It's the second-ranked opponent that they've taken on. Paige Beckers drills the three. Beckers for three. Back-to-back for Beckers. 20 points.
Well, there was a secondary action that got Paige Beckers open for that three. Nobody even close. And when she gives it up, you've got to get up there with...
$20-point lead. Largest lead has been 22 here for UConn.
Nice pass.
Arnold dumping it off to Edwards.
Their ball movement, player movement offensively, and their activity level on the defensive end allowed them to get out in transition. This is going to be the identity of this team moving forward.
86 points UConn has put up. Improves to 7-3 overall. Louisville drops just its second game of the season. And 10-2, the two head